Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And away we go at the link. He fields it from the 8. Uh-oh, it's a fumble on the opening kick. Oh, this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team. Neither offense has even taken the field yet, and already, Brock, a massive swing in this contest.
Yeah, think about it this way, kid. If we didn't have the coin toss before the game and one team got the ball to start both halves, what an advantage it would be, and that's exactly what this offense has right now.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Blitz coming. Here's Dart. Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A first chance inside the red zone now for the Giants. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. One play action with Dart. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Quieting this home crowd early as they line up for 1st and goal. Brown does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Brown again. And he will not get in. The defense holds. Stuffed once again, and now suddenly they're left with 3rd and goal.
I think I could see that sideline considering the challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, set.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants put up points to begin the game. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Eagles, first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Come on, set. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throwing from the gun here. Has him on a quick hitter. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Drawing up the design keeper. He dodged the tackle. And he gets him around 6 there. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Elliott connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Darks looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They gain 11 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
All right, here we go. Second down. Back to throw. Here starts. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down. Well, you've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Third and long for him here. This one is also going to be incomplete. Knocked away again, and they're left looking at fourth down.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's third down.
This one strikes down at the one, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Working now from the gun. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New set of downs from 37. Zone read give here to Barkley. This is ahead for about 5. Brian Burns coming up with the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Looking right side, here's Bigsby. Trying to find his way back to the middle, but he stopped after a yard. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Okay, ready?
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They'll give up the guts of Bigsby. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was brought down by Drew Sanders. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Giants' 48-yard line.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down.
And that's a situation may have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Throwing from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And that brings up 4th and short.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
The Eagles are in punt formation. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. First and 10 from the 32. Now go play action. Here's Dart. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
To give on second, it's Brown. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Setting him on the dive. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Ready.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Dart now against the blitz. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
Hey, this is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking the guys on these routes, and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off. Man, that can be so difficult to defend.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Check, Bobcat. Set up. Cowboys, head to 60. Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
They're going play action. Finds a man right side. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. To throw, here's Dart. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now lead by 10. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants drive their lead to 11.
14, Eagles 3. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That one hits for 30. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Completed left side to Smith. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Barkley trying this up the gut. He has room past the 25. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
To throw here on 1st down. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8. So we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Shut up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Looking to throw here. Escapes the pocket. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Eagles 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10.
Let's go. Back to 60.
Darts out of the shotgun. Got for big yards on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So 20 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Cowboy 80.
Throwing on first down. It starts. He's got a man left. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs from the 37. They bring Dobbs in motion left.
60 Bison.
Brown quick on the draw here. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Bravo 80.
From the gun, here's Dart. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Now a toss. This is Brown. And he's going to work it to the 20. Andrew McCullough attacking to make that stop.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
One play action with Dart. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
70 Lions.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. That one connects. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants drive their lead to 11.
Eagles 10. Chase
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fields this one at the 3. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Fielded at the 7. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Their own 27-yard line.
On the set.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Set. 60 Eagles, 60.
Dart from the pistol. Taking a shot deep here. Brought in inside the 20. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear.
It's a gain of
It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Brown on the inside give. Bounces this outside, winds up with a nice chunk of yards there as a result. It's 2nd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set. Ready, ready.
Toss now to the short side. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
They got out ahead of that one, and good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented the big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Set. Go.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. He made the call to send this one outside. It was a good one, but he does wind up a few yards shy of that 1st down marker.
A
Give him only 1 yard. Again, the run doesn't get it done, and now it's 4th and 3.
Chase McLaughlin
On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. Pretty automatic look for him from the left.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Right up the gut. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
Toss play to Barkley. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Shut up.
They'll air it out on 3rd. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Darts back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. They'll run here on 1st down. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's go now.
Blitz coming. Here's Darts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. He gets 6 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Okay, ready?
1st down from the 42.
Shut up. 19 Tiger.
They've got a man in motion. On first down, here's Darts. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Now again, it's Brown headed right. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Here we go, set.
He'll pitch it out to Brown. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
A gain on the play. First down, Giants.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Darts. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get this forward to about the 28. Sidney Brown in on that stop.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They send a man in motion. A run with Brown. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Darts. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
18 Cardinal.
On first down, they'll run. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Giants up multiple scores and on their way if they can keep this up to closing this one out. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Set. 60 bucks.
On the ground, Brown. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Ready.
Running for it with Brown. Gets them a couple there and a very good spot now with 2nd and goal from the 1.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Motioning the tight end left. They'll send him up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Grab goal 80.
Now Dart's going to the air. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21.
Eagles 10. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Pass this one, go.
Drive starts with an option, right side. They'll pitch it to Barkley. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Finds a man, right side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. Count.
Dropping back to throw. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
On the move, headed right. And the call himself. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Punting unit out now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back-to-back carries here. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Let's go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You never ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Feels this clean at the 30. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one. Down and let the play stand. All set to go now from the 35. Working on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 29.
Awareness. Awareness is so critical of where those defenders are down the field to find that open receiver, but it's just as important, Kate, in the pocket. Having awareness of what's going on around you, the QB didn't, and the defense registers a sack.
Throwing from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
4th and forever coming up. Desperation time here. And he finds him beyond the marker. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. They are throwing it again. Completed left side to Smith. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. First down now, ball at the 33. Still sticking with the passing game. He finds Brown right side. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Let's go now.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And second down only works out for a yard.
26, Saquon Barkley, the ball carrier. He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 2.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face third and 3. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
That is caught. He's got Brown. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Trying to set this up quick.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he can't escape. He goes down. A flag, though, down with him. Let's see. Did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great sack? Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up first and 10 now inside the red zone.
19, go.
He's dropping back to throw. He's got it at the 5. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Eagles first down.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that makes it second and goal.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone.